morning again, Lowery Middle School Tigers. This is Mr. Hilton. We're ready to kick off this year's student assembly. As you know, I have Ms. Smith and Mr. Villiers with me, and we're going to talk to you guys and share with you a lot of information about what's going to help you to be successful in this school year as a Lowery Middle School Tiger. Our theme for this school year is Pride, Protect, Evolve, the recipe for success. We believe that success has a lot of different components. Three of the major components to us is pride, and that's pride in yourself. Protection, being safe, whether we're on campus or off campus, making sure we're paying attention to all CDC guidelines, but also protecting what's important to us, like our student time on campus, like our desire to grow and to continue to perform well and be number one in the district in growth. And then evolve. You know, evolution means that you're changing, and generally evolution means changing for the better. We believe that these are three major components to success in any aspect of life. And so that's why we say Pride, Protect, Evolve, the recipe for success. Our hashtag this year is very simple. Hashtag every Tiger safe and supported. Everything that we do will be about being safe and be about supporting all Tigers, from students to community members, to teachers, all Tigers, safe and supported. Purpose of this assembly. So our objectives for today's assembly is simple. Students will understand their purpose and role as a Lowery Middle School student. Students will gain a clear understanding of the district and school mission, and students will gain knowledge of school expectations. Now I'm going to pass the mic to Mr. Villiers to discuss a number of other important aspects of this school year.
Good morning. Education and freedom. Did you know dropouts are 3.5 times more likely to be arrested than high school graduates? Nationally, 68% of all males in prison do not have a high school diploma. To the right is an image I want you to pay close attention to. Incarceration versus education in the United States of America. The images here kind of give you an example of some of the things that we have experienced in the United States. Here at Lowery Middle, we are trying to change the narrative. And that is exactly what we are going to do. Pride. How we carry ourselves matter. Lowery Middle School is an educational institution, teaching and learning 177 days throughout the year. We have rules and expectations. Preparation for the real world. As you can see on the next screen, dress code in the real world. Here at Lowery Middle, we're trying our best to try to prepare our students for the real world. Here's an example of 4 people that you may recognize. As you can see, they're in business attire, they're well groomed, but most importantly, they have a smile on their face. That dictates a lot, and it shows people that you're happy about what you're doing, and you feel good, and you also look good as well. The next slide. 1 out of 16,000. Did you know only 1 in 16,000 high school athletes obtain a professional career in sports? Stephen Sullivan is one of those 1 out of 16,000. As you can see, he did it. And a lot of you may have that opportunity. But even if you don't be one of those 16,000, you still could become successful. Education is the key that opens doors to opportunity. On this screen, we have 3 that we consider the first. We have Kamala Harris, the first African American female candidate of Vice President of the United States. Barack Obama, the first African American president of the United States. And Michelle Obama, first African American First Lady of the United States. Here at Lowery Middle, here are our expectations. Be respectful. Respect yourself, others, and your environment. Be responsible. Take ownership of your safety, students, and security. Be prepared. Have everything you need for the day. As you can see, we have our pride, protection, and evolve. That is something that you will see more throughout the year here at Lowery Middle.
Good morning, Lowery Middle Tigers. Thank you for joining me. The first thing that I would like to discuss with you all is our motto, Leaders Motivated to Succeed. I want you to know that administration and teachers are here to support you in living this motto. We want to help you guys become leaders. We want you to be able to know what you want in life, where you're going in life, and why others should follow you. We want you to be motivated. We want to help you be motivated to reach your goals that you set for yourself. We want to help you succeed. But in order to succeed, we know that you have to have the right attitude and the right effort. And we're here to support you in learning what that attitude and effort looks and sounds like. So in order to live this motto, you have to be able to dream. And when I say dream, you have to dream big. You have to set goals. But make sure when you set those goals that they're realistic and attainable. You have to make plans. You have to make short-term plans. You have to think about what do you need to do day in and day out to reach your goals. But you also have to have long-term plans. By making those good decisions and following through with my plans today, how is that going to impact me 1 year from now? How is it going to impact me 5 years from now? How is it going to impact me 10 plus years from now? You also have to put in hard work, because even though you have a dream or a vision, it won't come to light unless you put in the work to make it happen. So make sure you have that clear vision, and every single day you make the right decisions in order for that vision to come true. So, thinking about making those visions come true. Right now, we have 3 electives on our campus: speech, STEM, and JAG. Each of these electives are very important. They're important because they teach us lifelong skills that will prepare us for the future. These are skills that we can take in our other classes on campus. We can take it in our English classes, our math classes, our science and social studies. But also, these courses will actually help you earn a high school credit. By earning this high school credit, it's going to help you when you transition to the high school, because it's going to help you graduate possibly earlier than scheduled. But also, we talked about making plans. Sometimes we have to reevaluate our plans or adjust our plans. So if you may come across a hardship in high school that you don't anticipate, if you are successful in these classes and you earn these credits in middle school, that way you won't fall behind in high school and you'll still be able to graduate on time. So these courses are very important because they give us skills to help us be successful in our everyday life, but it also can streamline our experience at Donaldsonville High. So thinking about that, high school, what is beyond high school? I worked at the high school for 10 years and their vision has been the same. They are preparing students to graduate college and career ready. Well, guess what, guys? That doesn't happen unless we do what we need to do here at Lowery first. We have to make sure that we participate in our classes, that we turn in our work, that we become respectful, responsible students, because the skills that you learn here, you're going to take with you to high school, and it's going to make your experience so much more better because you're prepared and you know what those teachers and staff are going to expect of you. But not only that, it's going to prepare you beyond high school because you've already started to get the characteristics that you need to be successful in middle school, in high school, and beyond. So, thinking about those plans, I want to give you some statistics. On the left, it says out of every 100 ninth graders, 68 will graduate from high school, 40 will enter college, 27 are still enrolled in their second year, and 18 will graduate from college. Those are some real numbers. So look around the room. If you really put this in perspectives, this means 1 in every 5 students in your class right now is going to graduate from college. Is that one student going to be you? Is it going to be the person to the left of you or the person to the right of you? Or could it be all of you? Could you say right now, you know what? I'm not going to be that statistic, and I'm not going to let my friends be that statistic either. And we're going to start working together to make sure that we can be successful and change these numbers. Look over to the right. According to a survey that I saw last year, it said that Donaldsonville is the worst city to live in the nation. Not just Louisiana, in the nation. I remember reading this article last year and it really hurt my heart because, like I said, I've been on the West Side for over 10 years. I know the student body on this campus. I know what you guys are capable of. We're going to change this narrative, and it's going to start with you all. And it already has. Take a second and look at some more statistics that I have available to you. If you look over to the left, you guys in the past 2 years, and yes, I'm speaking to you sitting in these desks and sitting at home at the virtual table at your house. You guys were first in progress index. That means you were growing and meeting your goals. You guys were first in assessment index. That means you guys were rocking it when you were taking the LEAP test. You guys were first in growing school performance scores. You guys have grown Lowery Middle from an F to a D, and it's continuing to grow. And it happens because you guys are putting in the work every single day. It's happening because the teachers that you have on this campus care about your education, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to make you be successful. We're headed in the right direction, guys. 2017, 2018, we grew 10 points. 2018, 2019, we grew 7.6. Take these numbers. Make sure you understand. Guys, last year, 2018-19, you were 1.1 points away from a C rating. That means you guys are growing this school. We're headed in the right direction, but we have to hold steady and we have to continue to work hard. It doesn't happen. It's not given to us. It only happens if we put in the work. And I promise you guys, from what I'm seeing as I walk around these campuses, every time that I walk into these classrooms, when I see you engage with your teachers, when I see you turning in your assignments, we're on the right track. But we cannot lose sight of our vision. We have to keep working hard, and I want us to continue to progress. And I know we can do it because you guys are showing me. And I want to continue to make sure that you understand the administration team, the teachers, faculty, and staff on this campus care about your education, and we're going to continue to do whatever it takes in order to help you guys continue to grow and reach your goals.
All right, it's Mr. Hilton again. As you just heard Ms. Smith talk about where we've come from and where we're going, and yes, we are headed in the right direction. I want to give you a little bit of more background information so that you can make very smart decisions about the growth that you've already started and would like to continue. First things first, we have some major changes coming up. Back in 2017 through 2020, the need or the points needed to score a C ranking was a 60. Just last year, we missed that 60 by 1.1 points. This is the last year for us to have a 60-point ranking equal a C. Starting next school year, the 2021-2022 school year, in order to get a C, you're gonna have to score 65 points. And a B ranking is gonna be 80 points. And in the 2024-2025 school year and beyond, a C ranking is gonna be 70 points, and a B ranking is gonna be 85. Our response is we will keep growing with the changes. I don't want us to just be a C school. I want us to be a B school, and I want us to one day grow into an A school. That's not gonna come, it's not gonna happen just because we show up. It's gonna happen because we're continuing to put forth all of the components that equal up to a recipe for success. The pride in who we are, the protection of everything that's important to us, like our academics, like having good grades, like being recognized as the #1 growing school in the district. The evolution of not just doing school the way it's always been done, but doing it in a new and better way, more efficient way. That's why you always see the B rank is on here. And once we become a B, then we'll have the B and the A rankings on there. Because at the end of the day, we don't just want to be a C school. We don't want to be a B school. We know that we're A+ material. And because we believe this about ourselves, it's high time that our school ranking represent that as well. So it's not getting any easier to be an A school, but I promise you, if you work with us, we will succeed at being an A school one day, and we'll be a B school before you know it. Class of 2019 had the theme Mission Possible. Where some people would say things were impossible, they said that it was Mission Possible. You guys who were here last year were part of that group. The hashtag was Every Tiger Every Day. The idea was that we were considering every single tiger every single day, nobody being left out. So what were some of the stats from the class of 2019? Well, they had the highest SPS in the past 5 years. And they grew 7.6 points from the year prior. That was the class of 2019. That was not this last school year, but the year before. We didn't get a score for last year, but what we do want to do is we want to figure out, well, if that's what they did, what are we going to do? A couple of things you can do. Number one is get in the game. There's a lot of statistics out there that talk about how when students are involved in extracurricular activities in the school, like beta, like the band, like sports, they have a greater investment on what's going on with the school. All too often I hear students from different schools talk bad about their schools. They talk down about their schools. Well, that's just how this school is. That's just how that school is. We're not going to be like that at Lowery Middle School. We're not going to talk down about our school. We're not going to say, hey, well, that's because you're from Lowery. That's because we go to Lowery. No. We're going to say, hey, if you go to Lowery, we have pride in who we are. And so you should expect great things from us. We're not going to elevate and we're not going to promote negative things. We're going to promote the positive things. And so you're going to see us having numerous different events and opportunities and gatherings where we bring students together and reward you for the positive things that you're doing, the great work that you're doing, the PBIS rewards, the Student of the Month luncheons, the most improved ice cream socials. These are all opportunities for us to focus on that which we promote and that which we prefer. And you'll see that with Mr. Hilton, we're going to constantly promote what we want to see. We're not going to be putting ourselves down. We're going to be lifting one another up. And so I'm going to encourage you, get involved. Yeah, we know that because of the pandemic right now, we can't have sports and extracurriculars like we want. But get involved. There will still be opportunities to sign up. There will still be opportunities coming sooner than later, I hope, for us to be able to pursue these different opportunities, these different extracurriculars, to get involved in what's going on this campus, to grow in our pride in who we are, to be proud to wear the name of Lowery Middle, and to be happy to let anybody know where you come from. Getting involved is going to be the difference in us continuing to grow. The more students we have involved, the higher our SPS will grow. If you don't believe me, try me and you will see. The question is, what legacy will you leave? Yeah, we have masks on and things are different, but we're going to allow the circumstances of this current season in life to hold us back and to hinder us from growth and to hinder us from reaching our goals? I don't think so. Start thinking about what legacy you're going to leave. Are you going to have the highest SPS growth in the past 5 years like the 2019 class? Or will you go in a different direction and say, oh, it's because of the pandemic. Oh, it's because we had kids at school and we had some kids at home. Will you make excuses or will you challenge your excuses? See, that's the difference between the people that's going to grow and the people that are going to continue to wallow and never reach their potential. People who reach their potentials and reach their goals, they don't make excuses for the difficulties they have in life. They challenge their excuses and they work hard and overcome and surpass those excuses with their determination, their grit, their effort, because they are proud in who they are. They have pride in where they come from. And they have a dream. What's your dream? Your possibilities are truly endless. Earlier, you saw a slide with Mr. VA that showed Kamala Harris, President Barack Obama, First Lady Michelle Obama. When I was a kid, they told us that you can be president one day, and it was more of a dream until we actually had a chance to see it. And so many of us never thought we would see a person of color be the president of our United States. But it opened up so many more realities for all of us. Your dreams don't have to be fantasies, they can be realities. For the doctors that are listening, for the lawyers that are listening, for the future presidents and leaders that are listening, for the engineers that are listening, for the CEOs who are listening to me. Listen to my voice. Dream. Don't turn away from your dreams. Don't deny yourself the possibility to dream because you're afraid of failure. Everybody has bumps in the road and everybody stumbles along the way. But no one who ever dreamed anything accomplished that dream by giving up and by quitting. Dream your dreams. Set your goals. Have something that you're looking forward to. Have pride in who you are and protect your dreams. Don't share your dreams with someone that's gonna just tear down your dreams. Protect your dreams and go after them with all that you have. Evolve. If your dream means that you have to change, then change. There's a quote by John Maxwell that says that failure to hit the bullseye is never the fault of the target. So he said that he changes himself or he adjusts his aim so he can improve himself. If your dream is out there and it's big and it's lofty and you're not hitting it because in order to be a doctor you need better grades, then change you so you can have better grades, so that you can be that doctor, so that you can be that lawyer, so that you can be that CEO. Your dreams are already waiting on you. Don't let anyone tell you you can't accomplish your dreams. Dream big dreams. Make your dreams bigger than you. And then do what it takes to be able to accomplish those dreams. I love this. This is a picture of Michael Favorite, a former Lowery Middle School Tiger. He wrote this note on Facebook. He said, "Family and friends, I'm happy to announce that I've accepted a full-time offer with the Dow Chemical Company. I will be working as a run plant engineer in Plaquemine, Louisiana, after I graduate in December 2018. Very excited to work for such an amazing company. Please keep me in your prayers as I embark on my last summer of undergrad and this new journey of my career." I had a chance to meet Michael Favorite, and I've spoken with him many of times. He talked about how he was a student at Lowery Middle School, how he sat in those desks, how he watched how other students who were with him didn't necessarily have the same kind of dream as he had. But he had a dream, and so he did different things. And so he actually did finish his degree. He actually is an engineer right now at Dow Chemical. He actually is making more money than Mr. Hilton because he had a dream and he continued to pursue that dream. And he didn't let anything get in his way. I'm looking for the next Michael Favorite. I'm looking for the next dreamer who's gonna say, you know what? In the next year, I'm expecting to have A's and B's, no C's. In the next 5 years, I wanna be, if I'm an 8th grader, getting ready to graduate from high school with a 3.5 GPA, getting ready to go to college, or with a career and with multiple years and multiple credentials behind my name. So when I finish high school, when I graduate, I can go straight into the working world and make hundreds of thousands of dollars. In 10 years, I want to be able to have this kind of house. I want to be able to have this kind of family. I want to be able to have this kind of life. In 20 years, I want to be staring down the barrel of retirement, not the barrel of anything else. I want to be looking at where my kids are going to be going to college. I want to be saving up for their college funds. You see, when you have a dream, you start to project where you're going to be in the future. Who's going to be the next Michael Favorite who's going to say that I'm proud of where I come from? And yes, someone from Donaldsonville, Louisiana can be an engineer at Dow. Someone from Donaldsonville, Louisiana can graduate. You know, Michael Favorite was valedictorian of his class in high school. Graduated from Southern University and is now an engineer at Dow Chemical. All because he had a dream and he didn't let anything get in his way from accomplishing that dream. 2020, 2021, Pride, Protect, Evolve, the recipe for success. Have pride in yourself, your family, your community, and your school. Wash and sanitize your hands and definitely keep physical distancing, because if you're not engaged in learning, it's going to be hard for you to continue to grow like you want to. But I also encourage you, protect your education at all costs. Protect your future at all costs. Protect your dreams at all costs. Don't let people come to you and squash your dreams and say you'll never be able to accomplish anything. Don't let your friends tell you it's okay to get D's and F's and to joke around and make fun of the fact that they're getting poor grades. Don't let them pull you to doing something, staying up late at night, not doing your work, falling behind in your studies. Don't let anyone inhibit your progress. Protect your dreams, protect your future, and evolve. Let your dreams be so big that you can't stay the same. If you do what you've always done, you're only going to get what you've always gotten. So now, this year, do something different. Be someone different. Be you, but yes, be the best version of you that you've ever been. Read more, study more, participate in class. Be the first one to answer a question when the teacher asks. Don't worry about whether or not someone's gonna laugh or say something to you. You just worry about all the recognition you're gonna get from your teachers and from your principals and from your administrative team and from your parents when you get all those rewards because you chose to evolve so that you can accomplish your dreams and goals. Love this quote by former First Lady Michelle Obama. She says, "The only limit to the height of your achievements is the reach of your dreams and the willingness to work hard for them." I want you to let that sink in for a second. The only limit to the height of your achievements. Too often, we see certain people making straight A's or certain people accomplishing things in school, and we say that's because they're smart. I'm here to tell everyone under the sound of my voice, you are smart. Each and every last one of you is smart. Each and every last one of you has a brain that functions in the same way. Now, some people's brains function faster than others, and that's just because that's how they were born. But your brain can remember, your brain can compute, your brain can calculate, your brain can deduce, reason. Your brain can do anything that anybody else's brain can do if you train it to do so. When somebody goes to exercise, they set goals for exercising. And they might say that they want to bench press a certain amount of weight. They don't ever start off with that weight. That's the goal. And they build up to that weight. And sometimes it takes years for athletes to build up to a certain weight or a certain strength. But they don't stop dreaming. They just keep building. The only limit to the height of your achievements, because you can't achieve every goal that you have for yourself, every opportunity, everything set out before you. You can achieve anything you put your mind to if you are willing to dream and willing to work hard for the dream. Will you dream? Will you dream big? Will you work hard for that dream? Will you protect those dreams? Will you evolve to achieve those dreams? And will you have so much pride in yourself that you would never allow yourself to have a low dream, a small dream? Never allow anyone to squash your dreams or quench your dreams. Because you have too much pride. You're too protective of your dreams. And you're too focused on your dreams to stay the same. Pride, protect, evolve. This is the recipe for success. In 2020 and 2021, our goal is to score 5 more points in our SPS. Because we believe that every student is going to dream big dreams. Every student is going to have pride in who they are, in their family, and where they come from. Every student is going to protect those dreams and protect themselves on the path to pursuing those dreams. And every student is going to evolve so that they can accomplish those dreams. We're going to go 5 more points this year because we're going to have dreams that reach to the stars. And we're going to have the willingness to work hard to accomplish them. That's it for our student assembly. We're going to go back to a video where you can see the 3 of us, your administrative team. We want you to know that we believe in your dreams and we have big dreams for you. So let's get to work together to accomplish them.